Good morning, this is Steve with Born Again Torinos, and I have a short little video for you today. It's what I promised about those mirrors. I'm going to have a tomato here. Oh, those are good. Alright. Okay. The mirrors are on. And what I did is I made my template like I said. And this is the non-remote mirror. So this one is manually adjusted. Just move it around. And I sanded and painted like I always do before the mirror goes on. And door panels are on. I'll try not to be so jumpy on the filming too. But it's nice to have the mirrors on. I'll show you the other side. Nice and solid. This one, a little trickier because I had to put the cable in for the remote, which is here. And I had these in my stash because the guy that Glenn bought these from on eBay did not include the backing plate or the chrome nut that holds it on. But fortunately I had some in the old stash. Speaking of that, if you go back and look at the earlier videos, you can see that the rips in the door panel that were here and the armrest was shredded, and I replaced the chrome handles out of the stash with nice shiny chrome ones. And what else? So now everything is, looks nice. It seems like everything they took off of here, they put half the screws back on. You can see looking good in there. I know the panel isn't perfect, but again, it's better than nothing. And it's missing the cover because the guy removed the cover for the seat belt, and the shoulder strap is gone. But they work fine. That's something that the owner can source on eBay and buy a set and install. They're really easy to put on. That's the mirrors. I guess I could show you the template. So this was on that strip, right on the body line, the top of the door. Not the top of the door. Top of the door is up here, but there's a line that, a little area on top of the door that is kind of concaved. And this is the front edge of the door. And so once you find your holes, and you just punch the holes from the one that is there, and then you go to the passenger side, and then you put this on the passenger side, and your holes are where they should be. And then I just snap a punch on those two marks. And then I get the ruler out and I measure the holes on the other side and get it dead on exactly where it needs to be. And that's why it fits so well. And that is where we're at. So now it's bodywork time. So this right here had a crease in it, which I dollied out from the inside the trunk before I painted it. And if you remember, this here had an impact. Someone had backed into it or something. And when I had the door panel off, On the inside, the quarter, whatever you call that, I don't know what it's called. It's like a door panel, but it's not on a door, on the inside. I was able to get to this really easily and dolly it. Well, hey, Pitty Pat. Did you come to help? Okay, good. I know. So I'll do a little more massaging on that. But the one that's going to be the bit of a challenge is the one I'm going to have to weld the rods on. But that was the only 3 spots on this that needed care. Here's the one. It's got, right here, it's obviously hit right here. Don't you think? Yeah. Right here. I know. So, right, ooh, there's a dent I get to go mark. I don't know if you can see. A little ding, a little door ding. So, I'll grind this down to bare metal and then weld the rods on and then use the slide hammer and pull them out to where they need to be and then snap off the rods. No hole drilling. Yeah, this is pretty minor. I can't quite figure out how they managed to do that. Someone must have backed into it or something. But that's it. Love the look of the mirrors. Especially since this never had a mirror over here. That must have been a nightmare to drive. Alright, the dirty work starts. Oh yeah, I'm going to pull up this Bondo, so I'll show you what that looks like after that's all removed and show you what they had done. I guess that's it for now. It's nice to see this all tidied up. Just makes you feel better when you start it up and move it around, that it's not sitting on a crate within the interior. Alright, that's it for now. You know, I need to look deeper into this. This has the perfect rake, and I can't find any air shocks on it. I suspect somebody put Ranchero springs on it, which are stiffer and raise up the back ends. I've heard people do this in lieu of air shocks, but I've never seen it done, so it's kind of cool. Unless I find I haven't found a little Schrader valve anywhere, and I haven't. The shocks look like normal shocks, so I'll look deeper into that. In the meantime, this has been Steve, and this is Born Again Torinos, and thank you very much.